The woman who defied the storm, Hypatia of Alexandria. They said knowledge was dangerous, but she carried it like a torch through the dark. In the bustling city of Alexandria, Egypt, around 350 CE, a girl named Hypatia was born. Her father, Theon, was a famous mathematician and philosopher. Instead of raising her like most girls of the time, teaching her to marry and keep a home, he taught her to think. Hypatia learned geometry, astronomy, and philosophy. Soon, she was better than most of her teachers. By the time she was a grown woman, Alexandria was changing. The Roman Empire was shifting toward Christianity. Old pagan temples were closing. Streets echoed with tension between Christians, Jews, and followers of ancient gods. But Hypatia didn't pick a side in their fights, she chose truth. She became a teacher at the great library's descendant, the Marcion, and crowds filled the lecture halls to hear her speak. She wore the philosopher's cloak, a simple garment of scholars, and she taught ideas from Plato and Aristotle. Students from different faiths, Christian, pagan, and Jewish, sat together, united by her words. Even powerful men sought her advice. One of her students, Synesius of Cyrene, later became a Christian bishop but still wrote letters calling her his mother, sister, teacher, and benefactor. Hypatia showed that wisdom could cross borders. But the city's leaders were not at peace. The governor, Orestes, clashed with Cyril, the powerful bishop of Alexandria. Rumors spread that Hypatia was advising Orestes and keeping him from making peace with Cyril. Angry mobs began to see her not as a teacher but as a threat. In 415 CE, on a March day, Hypatia rode her chariot through the city streets. A group of Christian zealots, driven by fear and rage, attacked her. They dragged her from her chariot to a church, stripped her of her robes, and brutally killed her. They burned her remains outside the city walls. Hypatia's death shocked the ancient world. She became a symbol of the struggle between reason and fanaticism, between learning and fear. Even those who disagreed with her beliefs later admitted her brilliance. Though her writings were lost, her story lived on. Today, people remember Hypatia as one of the first great female mathematicians and philosophers, a woman who refused to let hatred silence her. Her name still burns like that torch she carried, reminding us that knowledge, even in the darkest times, is worth defending.